My name is Patsy Cashin. I'm from Carmack's, northern Shoshone, Little Salmon Carmack's First Nation.
And what are you doing here at the college, Pat? What course are you taking?
I'm in my first year in the Yukon Native Teacher Education Program.
Oh, how's that for you?
It's, in my wildest dreams, I've never thought I would be taking any kind of a university course. I worked with kids for 18 years in Carmack's and at the school there as an educational assistant teacher helper, and I've seen many teachers and many different teaching methods, and I love working with kids, so I guess it has become a dream, not that it was a dream.
And why not you, eh?
Why not me?
Okay. What's it like living away from home? I know you're from Carmack's and you're northern Shoshone.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like living away from home to go to school, Pat?
It's tough. It's tough because I don't get to see my family as often. Sometimes I do stay here on weekends. I can't get home to see my little grandson. He's 4 years old, and what's the saddest part is he's going to be starting pre-K in September, and I'm not going to be at the school when he starts, so I'm really sad about that.
What's your experience been like at the college with the instructors and...
Last year I started college here, and I really enjoyed it. I just totally loved it because I was a student and I was learning. I made the dean's list both semesters, and I totally shocked myself. So Can
you pat yourself on the back?
I pat myself on the back, yeah.
Good, Pat. Okay. And so you're looking at another 3 years after this before you get a teaching degree?
Yeah. And one really cool thing about this teaching degree is I can go to Regina to take a semester or a whole year, or finish out my last 3 years there. It's my choice.
That's
and
your
I'm
choice.
really thinking of going there for a semester anyway.
You're going to be really far away from home.
Yeah, but then I'll be closer to my other sister who lives in Alberta, so I'll get to see her at least. And hopefully I can bring my computer down there with me, which I have a webcam, or I can maybe buy a new laptop with a webcam built right in, and I can chat that way with my grandson and my son.
Did you have any problems finding housing in Whitehorse?
I didn't really try to find housing, but I think I could just probably easily get in at the campus here on the college.
Yeah, there's a long waiting list and it fills up fast usually.
Oh, okay.
So we encourage all out-of-town students to apply really early. So you already knew somebody here that you were able to stay with.
Yeah, and I help pay rent. Okay. Pay half the rent. Plus, I still have my payments that I make at Carmack's, the electricity and the phone, and my internet connection.
So you live close enough to Whitehorse that it wasn't like really a culture shock for you.
No.
To move here and actually live here.
But I actually love living here now. It's like I don't want to go back. Maybe I'll become a professional student and just take more courses.
Okay. Would you recommend this course to others?
The YNTEP program?
Yeah.
Yes, because a lot of my classes are fun.
Uh-huh.
So far, anyway, like this year, last semester and this semester, I have some really neat, fun classes. And if you love math, you're really going to love the math class that they have for this course. Math 101, I think it's called.
Good. Any of the traditional gatherings in Carmack's that you miss? Or are you able to make it home for, like, say, potlatches and stuff like that?
When there's a potlatch, that's usually on weekends, I do go home for that, so I could support the family that is having one. And
you ever have a sense of being overwhelmed with schoolwork?
Oh, yes. Very much, because it's really tough for me, like not going to school for 17 years or whatever, or longer. And, 17 years old was when I last went to school, so it's longer than that. And taking 5 courses last semester and this semester, I'm finding it really overwhelming. This year is not so bad, but I hear next year, year 2, is going to be tougher.
And you're feeling up to it?
I think I want to go to Regina to do that one,
Okay.
just because then I may be able to concentrate more in a place I don't know. I would be
Okay.
able to focus more on my work.
Oh, so there are distractions for you in
Yeah,
Whitehorse?
Yes.
Anything else you wanted to add? Anything you wanted to say to students who might be interested in taking the course?
Well, actually, a message to any student that's taking any course is attendance is very important.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not there, you're missing out on the instruction and you get kind of lost.
Yeah.
So you really need to you really need to attend. I will teach that to my students after I've gotten my
Okay.
certificate.
And it sounds like you need to use a lot of time management with all your studies.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You need to organize your time, and you need to get away from it too, and take that time for yourself.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Okay, Pat. Thanks a lot for coming in today.
You're welcome.
Take care.
You too.
See you when you're teaching. You might be teaching my grandchildren.
Cool.
You likely
Well,
will.
I hope I teach my grandchild.
So, okay, thank you.
Okay.